I come to you from the basement headquarters in Kansas City, the Kansas City bunker headquarters of the Institute of Museum and Library Services, an example of the virtual at work. Uh, I've been with you since the very beginning of the NDIA. I've been with you since Angela Seifer was doing this on her own from her basement. And you all together are heroes of the planet. We have a huge victory over the last couple of years in the connectivity of all Americans through broadband. We're spending something in excess of $100 billion in all the budgets, infrastructure and regular budgets and ARPA and CARES and everything else that's happened during the pandemic. And if you'd asked Angela at the beginning of the pandemic what it would take to get us connected, we might have used a number like that. So we have a great victory in terms of the federal government's commitment to and state government's commitment to broadband as essentially a necessary utility for all Americans. We're making strides encouraged by the NDIA in mapping the universe of broadband to find out where the real need is so that we get true digital equity. And the federal government is underway in creating a digital equity and broadband plan. Now, this might be, you might think, a subject for satire of government that we're already underway spending the money, and now we're going to create a plan about how to spend it. And you'd be right at one level, of course. But I have to say that the influence of the NDIA and the rest of us who've been working on this for so long is finally being felt in this, that it's not just about connectivity. It's not just about treating this as a utility, but treating this as something that is necessary for daily life in terms of workforce development, digital skills that are needed in the marketplace. For education, we went entirely virtual for education in this country for 2 years. And there are successes and failures in that, but the necessity of that is no longer a question. And we know that the delivery of healthcare is extraordinarily important for this as well. So I'm grateful to Angela for continuing to be, and the NDIA and all of you for continuing to be a prod to us in the federal government to get this right, to find out exactly where we need to put the money to enable everyone to use the internet for the things that are important in contemporary life. You continue to do the Lord's work, whether the Lord is present virtually or physically in your lives. And I salute you from not only my basement in Kansas City, but from the Beltway for the work that you have done, which makes all of us work better for the American people. Thank you.